Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this very special energy activation where we're tapping into the energy and the essence of the butterfly. I am here with my friend, fellow healer, Kendall Milton from Kundalini Kendall, and we are going to be co-channeling this guided energy activation. And before we pressed record, we were reflecting upon just this entire year and, of course, this entire month with eclipse season and how it's like the new was, it's like the new was grounding in energetically, yet we were experiencing release after release after release. And so for this session, what we want to gift you is just whatever remaining releases that you need. I know that there has been a lot of intensity throughout this month, throughout the year for many. So we want to give you whatever you need for release, and then expand into that beautiful spreading your wings. What is this new energy? What is next? What is this expansion? Assist you in grounding this in. So I'll pass it to Kendall to introduce herself, and she has a pretty aligned story to share that kind of led up to this. So passing it to you, Kendall.
Hi everyone, I'm Kendall, and yeah, I'm excited to be here. I am a psychic channel and an energy healer. And I was telling Rachel before this, I got this butterfly necklace in Peru at one of the Incan markets, and it's made with real butterfly wings. It used to be like the same color blue as this, and they find the butterflies already dead, just if anyone's worried, and they make the necklaces. And I was in love with this necklace. It was like one of a kind, it felt really sacred and special. And I went into the bathroom like 2 days ago and I looked at the necklace and it's hard to tell, but it really is just sort of completely brown at this point. And I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to be I have to wait for my friend who's Peruvian when she comes here to bring me another one. It's a whole thing. You can't like order it on Etsy. I was like, I'm not going to be able to replace this. And immediately I got a download that was like, I got it last year in March. I believe it was last year. Yeah, I think so. And that I had completed a cycle. Like it was so symbolic, it was so sacred. And the butterfly spirit, this energy of this necklace needed to be with me through a very certain cycle of my life. And I had completed that. And so, not to be so upset about it because it really does represent that I'm transforming into a new chapter. And the last part of this is it came with these earrings, and you can kind of still see the blue of the wing. And the reason is because I haven't worn it out much because I had two and I lost one, being the ADD person that I am, a while ago. And I had a whole meltdown about my earring. And I couldn't wear it for months. And then our friend Jamie, who you've probably seen on Rachel's channel before, she gifted me this amazing, like, cool earring. And I love it so much. And it only requires one earring. So now I've been able to wear it again. And it looks cooler because this is so sick. I love this earring. And it's a silly story about like just jewelry, but it felt very connected to the energy of this activation. So if there is something in your life where you felt like something fell apart or you lost something, it could be much bigger than an earring. It doesn't have to just be this simple. Can you look back and see it through the lens of how actually it was clearing the space for something more beautiful and something more aligned and something more divine in your life to ground? And that was just sort of the energy that I was feeling and that we were feeling both before this activation, and the energy that we're going to bring through together today. So, yeah.
And one more thing before we get started with the necklace closing out the cycle. that's really what we're wanting to bring through. We just shifted seasons, and we really want to, and I know that I've been bringing through so much of this recently, but it's just collectively the energy that I'm getting is just all of this, as Kendall said, has been falling away to make room, make more and more room for your wings, essentially for you to spread your wings. So take what you need from this session. Take the energy, allow it to serve you in whatever ways that means for you. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, perfect.
So if you are new to my videos, then I'm an energy channel and a healer. We're both energy healers and channels, and we are going to be channeling verbal guidance as well as high vibrational energy to assist you in the ways that you need most right now. It will always be for your highest and best good and in alignment with what you're ready for, your desires and intentions. If you're open and receptive to receive this today, please just say yes in your mind. Taking just a moment to connect energetically across all time and space. Calling in the beautiful essence of the butterfly. May this frequency serve you in all ways, on all levels that you need. And just take a couple of deep breaths, fully relaxing, fully surrendering, opening up to receive. Opening up to let go of that which has happened in the cocoon. Opening up to spread your wings, whatever ways that means for you. As I now pass it to Kendall, who's going to take us through a bit of a releasing and letting go.
So right when we were connecting in, I just heard 9. And then I saw this visual of this passage from the I Ching that my boyfriend found in the LA fires in his mom's neighborhood in Altadena. It was the only thing left of the neighbor's house, and it was this charred piece of paper. And I just remember the words. It said 9 means hindrance at the beginning. And then it said something about how the superior man finds order in the chaos, and through chaos, order is born. And it felt so divine finding this at the time that LA was on fire and everything was very chaotic. And so I invite you to tune in right now into your heart space to this past year, looking back on any chaos that may have happened in your life, any stripping or shedding away. Perhaps you feel you didn't move forward as much as you'd like. Perhaps you dealt with insurmountable grief or loss this year. Or it's just been a year of really letting go of outdated beliefs and thoughts and expectations. And so I'm going to be silent as you just allow what this energy is for you to come to the surface. And I'm flowing you this divine healing energy, this blue, aqua blue butterfly energy now. And the butterflies are surrounding you. You can imagine a cloud of them around you as they help you sort of bring this to your awareness now. And now I want you to ask your heart and the wisdom of the butterflies, what was the greatest thing your soul was meant to let go of this year that it needed to shed in order for you to spread your wings? And now I want you to imagine that you are standing inside of your own shadow, this cocoon energy, and this blue crystalline energy of the butterflies is surrounding you and protecting you. I'm also calling upon Mother Mary and Christ Sophia energies to help you break free from your chrysalis or cocoon. Fill the shadows up with love, with light, with a higher consciousness. But before we do that, I want you to tune into your body and notice if there's any fear that you are still holding on to, any old beliefs that directly go against this energy you were meant to let go of this year. And noticing where, breathing deeply into where you might be holding this fear in the body. And we ask the butterfly spirits now to help you free yourself from this fear. Noticing if this fear belongs to an inner child part of you, a past version of self, perhaps seeing a younger version of you and offering them compassion. What within them caused them to take on this belief? And how old were they? And now asking them how old they believe you are in adult form. And if it is any age other than the age you are now, I want you to tell them how old you are and offer them love and tell them they are safe to let this go. They are safe to be freed from this energy for good. They may know this energy like the back of their hand. Maybe it's been with you your entire life. But it is safe to let this energy go. And we allow the butterfly spirits to heal this inner child and offer them a new belief. And as this alchemy takes place, I'm being called to just sing a couple lines. Butterfly, butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, butterfly, free me of the pain. Free me of the pain. Just allowing this to wash from you. And now offering this inner child version of you a brand new belief. One aligned to spreading your wings and expanding and promising them that if they are willing to take on this new belief, you will spend time doing something that brings them joy and freedom, and allowing them to share what that is with you now. And letting them know that if it's okay with them, you'd like to hug them and embrace them. And as you embrace this inner child version of you, they melt into your heart and you wrap your arms around them. And when you pull your arms away, you notice that there are two beautiful wings attached to them. And I want you to just, even if you're laying down, imagine like putting your hands directly up, putting your shoulders back in a stance of confidence, and really spreading your wings as I'm going to pass the energy now to Rachael to help you expand.
When a caterpillar is in the cocoon, it basically turns to goo, and its imaginal cells rebuild it into a butterfly. And then once the butterfly is ready to spread its wings, it goes through the process of breaking out of the cocoon. And it is a bit of a process from going from what was in that cocoon phase, that transformation and alchemy phase, the phase of who you once were, who you once believed yourself to be, all of those inner child beliefs, teenage, early adulthood beliefs, and you began to gain more and more awareness of who you truly are, perhaps seeing visions, feeling the energy of this. All of that was happening in the cocoon. And you may have experienced many versions of being in the cocoon and then spreading your wings and having to go back into the cocoon. But once that butterfly is ready to fly, it goes through the process of breaking out of the cocoon. If it does not go through that process, it will not be able to fly. The process of breaking out enables it the strength that it needs to fly as far, as high as it chooses to. So you have your wings, your inner child has their wings, your higher self, all is one integrated, complete being. And it feels like much of this month has been a process of letting go of that cocoon, breaking out. So I ask you to reflect upon this last month or this last period of time and ask, how has this helped you gain strength? How has this helped you ascend? How has this helped you get all the tools that you need to truly fly? Just take a moment to ask your soul this in your heart and allow the answers to be revealed. And reflect upon where you are right now. Imagine that you are in those last final stages of breaking out of that cocoon. Is there anything that you need right now to feel prepared to fly, to emerge? bringing that to mind and allowing the energy that we're channeling to gift it to you. Do you need anything else right now? Visualize and feel that you are receiving that, getting that last boost, whatever you needed, slowly breaking out of that cocoon. And here you are, freed, in the new. What do your wings look like? What do you look like as a butterfly? And just be here for a moment. This is a new ascended energy. This is the energy that you went through the transformation to alchemize into, to become. A caterpillar holds within it the blueprint for a butterfly, just as you have held within you the blueprint for what is ready to emerge now. And acknowledge any fears that you have or discomfort, because it is so new. And we hold space and we hold compassion for this. So as you just allow any fears, any doubts to come up, hold compassion for yourself and imagine that you're being wrapped up by that loving divine feminine energy that Kendall called in. That loving divine mother energy that's holding space for you. Not trying to push you, but telling you and encouraging you, you are ready. I know that it may be new. I know that with newness comes potential discomfort or scariness, but my dear, you have prepared for this and you are ready. With those words of encouragement, you allow yourself to fly now. And you look behind you and you see the cocoon. You see everything that that cocoon represents. You thank that phase of your journey. And you experience this freedom now. When your imagination fly wherever you want. Allow the winds of faith in the universe to take you, to help carry you. And know that these visualizations are far more than visuals. These are the activation. Freedom, flight, realization, ascension, all activated now within you. And you fly now back down to earth and you land on the most beautiful flower. Still grounded in this new embodiment, in this new energy. No longer feeling like you can only reach this energy in meditation or in your mind, but grounding it in as we now send you grounding energy to assist. Feeling your connection to Mother Earth, feeling roots, gently allowing yourself to drop the visual, knowing that your inner butterfly has been activated in this session. Slowly, just feeling yourself back in your body. Just taking a moment in stillness for everything that was activated to integrate within you, within your humanness now. As we prepare to bring this session to a close, I'm just giving you one final energy sweep and cleanse. Anything you release sent into light of source. So we slowly pull back our energy and disconnect from this activation. So be it, and so it is. We give thanks. Thank you all for tuning into this. I intend that you received that which you needed from it. The newness, and we're going to talk about this later, but I got this visual of humanity jumping from 5D to 4D to 3D back to 5D, right? Like, so this last period of time, we've been moving back and forth through the densities a bit, right? You might feel that you're really in 5D for a period, and then maybe something brings you back down. But what I'm feeling with this energy, just apply it to whatever this means for you, right? Maybe it's a manifestation of your dream life, your calling, just living in this higher density energy, whatever it means for you. I'm feeling deeply that this is the time of staying there, not just accessing it and bouncing around, but really activating it to stay there and then expand further. So Kendall and I are going to do a workshop on October 4th that is all about that, like really, really holding space for you, giving you everything you need to ground into this new version of yourself, this new dream life, this new ascended timeline, whatever that is, really giving yourself that space to be there and let it integrate into your humanness, and letting us assist you if you feel that you want to take this activation further. Kendall, do you have anything to add to that?
Yes, we're calling it a little mini retreat because I feel like it's going to be a treat. It's going to be very this was the shedding in the beginning. I feel we both kind of have felt like the activation of this mini retreat workshop is going to be like, I'm also an artist too. So in me, it feels like that energetic of like shining as your bold, most authentic self and like finally like taking up that space with your wings spread, whatever it is that you feel you're here to do or who you want to be or the life that you want to create for yourself. So if maybe you've had a dream for a long, long time, something you know in like your soul you're here to build, do, but you felt delays, or you've just felt like it's just kind of like two steps forward, three steps back, like this just energy, like the kind of what Rachel was saying about the 4D, 5D, or the like you're in the cocoon and then you peek your head out and then you're like, I want to go back in the cocoon. I don't want to be out there. This is like that finally just like it's safe to shine and take up space, and that will align you to that dream. And it's going to be a lot more about being bold and looking forward, but it is also about looking at the past. I'm going to bring in some human design aspects with some journal prompts to help you understand how what you've been through, the journey, the cocoon, has served this expansion process, and why your dreams now is like the perfect time to shine. But we did need the cocoon phase. We really, really did. So if you're just wanting to go deeper into that and you're just like ready to shine, join us.
Yeah. So it's going to be October 4th. I'll put the details below. It's 2 hours, I believe, online workshop, just all about this energy. And Kendall got the download a month ago, but you were like, we had to tap back into this. And then like last week she texted me, she's like, I'm really feeling it still. I'm like, I am too. It's like we had to go through the eclipse season. We didn't know that at the time when we first tapped into it. But I was telling her for September, I just felt so much transformation. So like let's see how that goes, and then like see how it unfolds. So I feel like we had to go through this before we could bring this energy in its completion like forth. So
Yes, totally. Like, yeah, exactly. Wait, yeah, it's like cool. It's like a mini version of, and actually, as we're talking, a butterfly just like flew like right by my window. It's so cute. Actually, no, two. It's crazy. Yeah, the butterflies are gonna be with us. Their spirits are here. So, um,
absolutely. Such cool
also
confirmation.
phone case, I forgot. But like, they're everywhere. I love them.
All the butterfly energy.
Yes. So thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I hope we see you there.
Yeah. So much love and light, and we'll see you there. We'll talk to you next time.